What's going on, guys, and welcome back to some more MLB The Show 20. We ended up taking 2 games out of 3 against the Indians. Today we're starting a 3-game series against the so-called 2017 champions, Houston Astros. Today's matchup is Reynaldo Lopez versus Jose Urquidy. So Edwin Encarnacion is on DL for about 2 months. So I called up Zach Collins to take DH and catcher every so often. So I hope you guys are enjoying. If you do, hit that like button, and if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Luis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a freight as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. 2-1 count to the pale hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the first out. So here's Yoan Moncada. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Moncada is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 2 balls and a strike to count. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in now, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The left fielder, Eloy.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. Line towards center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jose.
Here it comes.
Altuve.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Head-to-head with Reynaldo Lopez. He's gone 2 for 5. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ground ball foul down the left side. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Anderson brings it in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Robert comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So striding in, Yordan Alvarez, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Settling in now, Zach Collins. First pitch on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-1 to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brantley is under it. 2 down. Into the box, Leury Garcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Still even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Striding in, Carlos Correa. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman,
Now here it comes. Alex Bregman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Bregman enters the day in 3rd place in All-Star fan voting at his position at 3rd, so it remains to be seen whether he'll end up making the squad or not.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch coming. Here it is. George Springer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Adam Engel, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Right fielder, number 15.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Brantley. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Robert, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Yoan Moncada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Moncada has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. 1 out now in the Houston third. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. On the ground to the left side. To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So here's Jose Abreu as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
The 2-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Oh, behind the back. Altuve for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. As a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a hard liner, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Bregman gloves it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Lays off 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Engel is there. 2 down. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses for ball one.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 18 homers and 36 RBI. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's George Springer. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Plate, Zach Collins flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Number 15.
In now, Adam Engel, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Luis Robert. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. 1-1. Collins on second. Garcia at first. 1 gone. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
The 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now in the box, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Maldonado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fouled away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He was a double play victim last time around. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Popped him up. Garcia is under it. 2 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2. He's down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Now back.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Base hit into right center.
To the right side. The catcher.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Alvarez.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Alvarez brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. In now, Yuli Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Zach Collins. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Leury Garcia. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. At the plate now, Adam Engel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. George Springer the next to hit. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Next will be the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Fred.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Robert. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Robert.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the 1st out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Altuve for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for
first delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 on its way. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-0 to Brantley. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out. Standing in, Yordan Alvarez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. late that time for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Line to the right side, but foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
The 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's another 1-2. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Tim Anderson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Popped him up. Maldonado shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score tonight. The Astros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jose Urquidy earns win number 7 on the season. Ronaldo Lopez takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.